You know, Ashley, what happened in Florida was kind of worst case scenario. I know we were tracking Ian's path, but to get that direct hit on the coast, a lot of people cleaning up this morning.
Yeah, and that cleanup is going to go on for the next several days. So our thoughts and prayers continue to be with those communities impacted in Florida as well as in the Carolinas. So want to start you off with that 7-day forecast for your Monday morning. It stays relatively quiet here in Central Texas in the Brazos Valley. We get plenty of sunshine. Morning temperatures going to be on the cooler side, and then as you head home from work, you'll be able to roll the windows down as we'll see the upper 80s. Slight increase in temps this middle of this week, but a cold front puts it into that as we go into this weekend, bringing us back those mid 80s for any of those outdoor pumpkin patch plans that you have. Here's a look at radar heading out the door. It is quiet across the Lone Star State. Central Texas, we're seeing that northerly breeze coming in, so humidity is on the lower end once again with just a couple of clouds off to the south of us. Not here in downtown Temple, however. We get the sunrise a little before 7:30 and it is 53 degrees right now. That sun's going to warm us up by the time you get into the afternoon. And taking a look at these temperatures, boy, we could use it. We're seeing it at 59 degrees start in Mexia, 51 if you're over in Hearn, 62, that's our warmer spot in College Station, in the 40s over in Gatesville. As I mentioned, sun's going to warm us up here nicely for this Monday. We'll see plenty of sunshine into those mid to upper 80s as you head home. And then as the sun sets around 7 o'clock, we're going to see temperatures do get on the decrease, but it won't be nearly as cool as what we saw the last couple of nights. In fact, with that moisture building in ahead of that frontal system we're expecting by the end of the work week, you notice morning temperatures increase by a degree as we go into this work week, as well as those afternoon highs with plenty of sunshine for both your Tuesday and Wednesday. But we do get that southerly breeze in as well, with that moisture bringing us a little bit more cloud coverage by the time you roll into your Thursday. Now, what the moisture doesn't bring us is the rains. You don't need the umbrellas for the next several days, even though we could really use that rainfall. Rainfall totals over the last 7 days zip, and as we've gone out through the last month, really, we haven't picked up any measurable rainfall. The last day that we had that was during the 2nd day of September. So even though we are getting that drought condition gradually improving week by week, right now we've remained pretty stagnant. We're seeing severe drought conditions for most of the areas still, with those extreme to exceptional drought conditions in some of our western zones. And likely with the lack of rainfall that we'll see this week, when the drought monitor comes out on Thursday, it's not going to give us that good news. And with that being said, with the lack of rain, the low humidity, the elevated fire threat is going to be of importance over the next several days. So you're going to want to follow some of those tips that I gave you earlier this summer, including abiding by those burn bans. Now, unlike the summertime, most counties that burn ban has been lifted, though if you're in Bell, Lampasas, Coryell, as well as Mills County, it is still in effect. And again, going to be very important to abide by it this week.